What up, 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 great football people of the world. This is your host, Coach, and this is the best fantasy show in the world, FFC. Yes, sir. Oh, the cheer didn't work. There we go. All right, all right. So we are here to get down to business. We have a great show for you today. As per usual, we will check for any let me see here. We will check for any NFL updates, any NFL news updates, anything going on in the NFL. We have our rankings today for running backs, and that's pretty much about it. Just to keep the information flowing as best as possible in this slow part of the season. You know, it's not much going on. Like I said, the most highlighted news up to date is the fact that we for the love of all God, we are waiting on Aaron Rodgers to make a decision. That's like so far what's been going on. I'm looking to see if there's been any further, any further updates as it pertains to any other movements. So far, there was one. Didn't if I'm not mistaken, I think the Chargers signed a backup. I got him. I'm not sure. I forgot who it was. They didn't need him. Not sure why they grabbed him. No. Actually, I think they actually got somebody that could. Either they got him or they're looking to trade someone that's going to basically, I guess you could say, make Herbert compete better. Not really sure if that's going to make a difference. To be quite honest with you, trying to see if I can find it. No, I don't think I do. Trevor Armstead, he has retired, so that's another loss for the Miami Dolphins. Oh, there it is. I thought I knew, so I thought I saw something. Trey Lance. Trey Lance is signing with the Chargers, so that's interesting. Um, Interesting enough that this is the player that I was like, oh yeah, they're making a move because again, Herbert has not played up to his best, unfortunately. Trey Lance has not played football and has the youngest legs and arm in all of football. So it was a smart move. I like that move. Um, Obviously, if Herbert isn't it, you got Trey Lance in the back. If Herbert is it, you got Trey Lance in the back. So it doesn't hurt them to have Trey Lance. Now they don't have to worry about a backup, worrying about wasting that draft pick in the draft. They can focus on other things in the draft and keep it moving. Um, Nothing. Let me see. Bears are signing Case Keenum. You know what? I do like that for the simple fact, it'll give it'll give the rookie, not the rookie, it'll give Caleb a veteran. It'll give him somebody that can kind of give him the good mental aspects of football. Like I said, Case Keenum wasn't a bad quarterback. Case Keenum just kind of always fell into those somebody who's a little bit better. You know what I mean? I liked him with the Texans, to be quite honest with you. I thought he was good. Him and I think it was a quarterback right before him. I can't remember his name. He took he lost to Ed Reed and Ed Reed interception in the playoffs. But that kid was awesome. He came in when Matt Schaub went down. And Matt Schaub was playing good that year too. Um, he was playing really good. He just got hurt. Him and their best receiver, Andre Johnson, they both got hurt. Andre came back in the playoffs, so it was going to be that kid's team in the playoffs. They had Aaron Foster. Aaron Foster got sacked by Ray Lewis. Kid got shook through, picked the Ed Reed. It was just Ravens football all over that game. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think the Texans beat the Bengals that year to face the Ravens, and they lost to the Ravens, obviously. Because I think if they would have beat the Ravens, they would have went at Texans with that rookie. And he didn't play all season. Remember, he came in late in the season, but that Texans with that rookie would have went to the AFC Championship game. So it was a good game for that kid. But then they benched him the next year. Matt Schaub started. Yeah, I'm going on one of my coaches' rants. Matt Schaub gets to start, right? And it wasn't a bad decision. It's just like, why would you take the momentum away like that? And you know what happens? What was it, like the first 5 games? Matt Schaub threw he threw a pick for a score. for the first. That was like the first score in each for the first 5 games was a Matt Schaub pick. It was crazy. It was one of those. Yeah, you shouldn't have sat that kid. It was like the aura was coming back over on him. It was crazy. All right, so let's get down to business because Coach didn't do all this work for nothing. All right, and let us go ahead and get started in ranking these running backs. So as we did before, we ranked quarterbacks. We'll go back through those real quick. Joe Burrow, number 1. Jared Goff, number 2. Baker Mayfield, number 3. I need y'all to understand that that's your top 3 quarterbacks for 2025. Burrow, Goff, Mayfield. Okay. Um, Lamar comes in at number 4. Sam Darnold at number 5. Now, a lot of these numbers won't stay the same either. Some of these dudes will not be up here next year or this year. Geno Smith at 6. Geno Smith will, because Geno Smith had these. Look, y'all look here. Y'all be sleeping on Geno and high praising a 14 ranked quarterback in Josh Allen. Think about that. Let's let that sink into our brains for a second. We high profile a 14th ranked quarterback, right, over somebody who's been in the top 10 for the last 4 years with the same numbers as this 14th ranked quarterback and better numbers this year as this 14th ranked quarterback. Isn't that crazy? And yet the 14th ranked quarterback is MVP. Hmm. I want a Super Bowl this year. I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody's saying. I want a Super Bowl this year. Bills better win a Super Bowl. You gave him the MVP. You gave him all that money. He better give you a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. 10 wins in that division to lose to Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs just isn't enough. Just isn't enough. I'm not sure what you guys are wanting from that. I don't know what you guys think you're getting from that. That's trash football. It's trash football. Screw the numbers in that aspect, right? Because if that was the case, Gino would be paid and would be talked about more than Josh Allen, right? If it was that. Because remember, Gino's got the stat numbers, but his team suck, right? They can't win with Gino, right? Right? You tell me, please, please, please. Oh God, what's the difference? Are they winning with Josh Allen? Please tell me. Because if you think these 10 wins of seasons is winning with Josh Allen, oh my God. Okay. Y'all know football. Coaches be talking out the wazoo. But I'm gonna sit here and say that's trash football. Just if put it this way, if Gino is playing trash football, right? How is Josh Allen playing better? I give you one better. I give you one even better. Because who else been a top 10 quarterback last 7 years? Dak Prescott. So if Dak Prescott and Josh Allen have the same numbers, i.e., Josh Allen has always had more turnovers than Dak Prescott. Um, what the hell is Dak trash? How is Dak not good? How is Dak overpaid? You see what I'm how they're the same. They win 10, 11 games, just like the Bills. And then they get knocked off in the second round, just like the Bills. What's the difference? What's the difference? Please tell me what's the difference from the Cowboys and the Bills? They win 10 games every year. Both teams. Both teams. Both teams' quarterbacks put up 43, 4,200 yards a game or a year, right? Both teams' quarterbacks throw you about 38, 40 touchdowns. Both teams' quarterbacks give you over 12 interceptions, minus Dak's last year of 9. Similar to this 1 year of Josh Allen's 6. I'm, I'm trying to find the difference of what is putting this guy so high on these paid pedestals, on this MVP pedestal, right? Dak Prescott has been a top 10 quarterback for 7 years. He ain't got nothing to do. Hello? Hello? I'm confused. if we're gonna put numbers